The next thing I need to do is take all these bolts out of the floor. I tried to get a new floor panel too, because this one it was bought with the bike new, you know, 25 years ago. They don't make that anymore. So, and I don't know if I try to get one of these. I don't know, maybe, that doesn't really matter. But I'm going to very carefully take off the floor panels, pull all the plumbing, which is down here. These are the best hose clamps you can get. They're made in Sweden or something. They're really good. I'll pull all that, get all the hose out, try and make sure my wiring's okay. And then one mistake I made before, when I did all my wiring and all this other bullshit in here, was I wasn't able to turn the bike to one side and lock the wheel, and I should have been able to do that. Now with this radiator, it's going to get 86. Basically, it's going to be put into storage. I got 2 or 3 more of them, but I'm going to use 2004, 2005 Ruckus radiator right here. And what I'll try and do is, this is another one I bought. I bought 2 of them used years ago. And for this, just what I'm doing right now, I'm going to see if I can get a small fan and put it in there. And I'm hoping with this radiator, because it works really good for a Ruckus, I'm hoping that it won't be too thick right here to fit inside this cavity and still have the front windscreen come over the top of it. And I'm hoping it's not too small that it doesn't work. But maybe it's more efficient because it's, you know, it's a Honda made item. So it's not really something that's made in China that may work, may not work. It may flow even better. I don't know. I'm just going to give it a try. It was either that or I was going to get a radiator out of a CR125. But I think, well, I don't know. We'll just have to see how this one works. I mean, it's already got a built-in fan deal in the back. The only problem with this radiator is that it doesn't have a top spigot. It has a bottom spigot that comes out where you hook the hose up. The top, you have to plug it into this hole right here with O-rings and have it fit that way. So it's going to be a little bit different to make it work. But I'm looking forward to the challenge. And then what this is a new brake cable, because for some reason my back brakes had locked up. My bike was running hot at that time, and I don't know why this cable right here was locked up. Other than the fact is it's really old. This is a stock cable. So I'm going to take it off and change it out. I may leave this stock carb right here on, because I know that this works really good with a stroker engine, and it'll be real good to put on the motor just to get the motor started and dialed in to where I know the motor's working correctly, instead of putting on a Sudco and going with that route. Then I have the Bosch water pump, which is going to put out more water. We'll see how that works. So it should be interesting. But the total teardown will start in the morning. And then I take all my little pieces and I put them in a box. I put all my little nuts and bolts in a box. Operation DIO is commencing.